Good morning. It's travel day. It is bright and early. Gotta get some work done before we travel. Work before you play. Coffee time. I'm out until we get coffee in the body. Bye. All right, so there's a little bit of coffee in my blood. Sun's out a little bit. The time right now is 7:21. My new favorite show, Good Morning Football, I guess. Yeah, it used to be called NFL AM and so many other different names. Anyway, doing work. So my day always starts with sending stuff to you guys. So the emails get sent out first thing in the morning. Get kind of the day started on the right note, not only for you, but for me also. It's kind of structure and routine. But anyway, it's 7:22. We are hopefully going to be embarking in maybe 3 hours or so to start this trip. We are notoriously late and procrastinate and find last second things to do. So we'll see where that schedule is, but it's documented. 10:30 or so we should be leaving. We'll check in a little bit. Hey, it's an hour late. But
which is really good for us, believe it or not, for a trip. We're going across the state. 1 hour late is like
5 days.
Basically on time.
Well, we're early.
Yeah, I mean, we're early.
We're basically ahead of schedule. We have protein packed, bars packed, snacks packed,
water packed,
meals for the week. God,
2 shaker cups. Pre-workout.
Pre-workout. My lifting belt. Ooh. Gym clothes.
Versa grips.
Ooh. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff. We're going to keep you, I guess, up to speed with everything that we got going on. We have overly planned, we have overly packed, but we're trying to show you guys how you can stay on track on your diet, on your workouts, just in fitness, just in general, instead of being on a crash program, and just how to maintain while you're on vacation. She's going to maintain. I'm going to try to make progress and gain still while we're away. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Let's make sure we haven't killed each other. So we're like an hour in, and I hate road trips. I'm not cut out for this. We got trucks going 60 miles an hour. I have 2 speeds. Fast and sleeping. Fast and sleeping. This whole waiting behind trucks and shit, this is not for me at all. This girl here has done road trips from Maine to Florida her entire life.
All my life. So a 3-hour road trip is nothing. This guy's being a baby about it. But
I'm like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're not there yet. We're basically in freaking not even Ocala yet. So in relation to that, yeah, we're an hour away from home.
Technically though, we have 2 hours left, so we're good.
Yeah, so we're talking about what we're looking forward to. And I was thinking sweets is always my trigger, but this girl's talking burgers and fries, so.
Yes, carbs, rice, bread, steak, potatoes. Forget the fudge.
I'm a fan of all that stuff. I'm a fan of carbs. Carbs are my friend. But yeah, a good steak would be good. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I want to find some good sweet potato French fries or something like that. That's where I'm at.
I'm with you.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I will indulge in maybe a sweet or two, but you gotta weigh the options. Fudge or potatoes, burgers,
Grease.
that. Pizza trumps all. So.
Yeah, pizza's life. Is that what your shirt says?
Yes, I'm not wearing it right now.
So stop number 1 is St. Augustine, downtown, but tomorrow we're thinking beach.
Yes.
But the final destination and the purpose of the trip is to go see, well, I guess my brother, sister-in-law, but then most importantly,
and
sorry,
our nephew,
Kevin.
Kingston.
Yeah, sorry, Kevin. But most importantly, to see Kingston. So, but yeah, so Atlanta's our final destination before returning back. If I'm an hour in and already impatient, I don't even want to know.
It's going to be a lot of fun driving back from Atlanta listening to this guy.
6 hours of bitching. It's, you better be ready. I don't know if we're going to have enough footage space in here to cover the ride back.
Of course, he won't let me drive either. I said maybe if you let me drive, you could Facebook, email, make time go by fast. But that was a big no.
No comment. Men do the driving. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get ridiculed for that comment. I'm just a control freak. Nobody else is going to get in this cockpit here. You could be my co-pilot, but that's about it. You just look pretty in that front seat there, girl.
Oh, I can do that.
Silliness. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. It's yeah, like I said, we're maybe an hour and 15 in.
Terry's starting being a baby. I'm good.
We're gonna rock the Panda.
Yeah. Are you out on the boat right now?
So we thought it would be a good idea to stop at Starbucks. So we got off the interstate because it said 1 mile. I think it's an hour later now, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was the worst decision ever.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Ever. So it ended up being, the GPS took us back and forth, but it was located inside of a blown out Target. Found said blown out Target. Went into Starbucks, but the whole point of this is, what do you get when you're at Starbucks or traveling? This damn thing again. So, what I ended up getting is a skinny, which I just hate even saying that, mocha latte. What they do is they put cocoa powder and they put sugar-free chocolate syrup. Now, the way you order it, it actually comes with skim milk, but if you use skim milk, it has more sugar, and also they have to put a whole lot more of it. So I actually get it with whole milk, so they just put a little bit in there.
And skim milk is just straight up disgusting.
Skim milk's white water.
It is. It's like...
If you're gonna do it, do it. But basically, this is a sugar-free, high-octane espresso drink, ready to get me jolted and ready to go for the second leg of this ride, which at this pace is gonna be like 8 more hours. Yeah. What'd you get, lady?
I got just an iced green tea, unsweetened. Now, yes, for all you fake sweetener haters out of there, you can choose something else. I put 2 Splenda, delicious, no calories, refreshing, still gives me a little bit of caffeine. What more can you ask for?
I tried it. It was delicious and refreshing too. I'll rob a sip later.
Thanks, Starbucks.
So when you're overpacking, this is what it looks like for just a couple days. But anyway, we loaded up the cooler. Got all our Fresh Choice Foods meals in that frozen bag there. Drinks down below. Uh-oh, knocking things off. There goes the shaker cups. But loading up. Ready to have a good week, but fully prepared. This is the behind the scenes stuff that people don't get to see, but we just got here. 42 text messages to reply to. But yeah, so this is how vacation starts, but this is a day in the life. We've had injuries, we've had people asking questions, we've had all sorts of fun stuff, but the day goes on, the business goes on, life goes on. So looking for dinner spots now. Hopefully you'll find something good. Protein and gains coming our way. All right, so it's morning 2. Last night we ran out of footage, so we did not cover dinner. We went to the Columbia. We threw in pictures, which you'll see, I guess, on this video when Sean puts it all together, of what we ate, but more importantly, what we didn't eat. We just ate essentially our protein. We had a little bit of the nice side items and things like that, but we didn't overindulge in the bad stuff, just the good stuff. Then we had martinis, sugar-free, so you'll see those as well. Next, we're going to the beach today, so we're packing everything up. We're packing up our snacks. So Quest bars, sunflower seeds, nuts, trail mix, things like that. We have our water and our beverages prepared. And outside of that, we're gonna go and have fun for a couple hours and not do bad with our meals. So it's morning. We just got the hotel breakfast. They had obviously their typical muffins, waffles, things like that. I had a half of a muffin. I had a whole waffle. But now, obviously, I had the protein shake when I got back to the room, so now I'll balance everything out. So I'm guessing about 50 grams of protein, 50 carbs for the morning, so not too bad. Where most people, they would just say, I ruined my day, I had a waffle, I'm done. But that's it, basically. We're going to catch back up, and we'll be back later. Ciao! Hey! All right, so it's day 2 and headed to the gym right now. Went to the beach this morning. We were trying to get some beach footage, but unfortunately the camera got way too hot and it would not let us use it anymore. So I think we panned a few pictures there, but that's about it. So at the beach, the snacks we showed earlier, I had the beef jerky, and that ended up being kind of all we had, and I had kind of half a bag. One of the things with those type of snacks too to look for is you can take a great healthy snack, it can actually be horrible for you too, just looking at the ingredients. So with beef jerky, it's not a typical snack that necessarily you do, but it is packed in protein. But if you go with like a teriyaki, if you go with one of the whatever flavored ones, it has 6, 7, 8 grams of sugar, which is about the same amount of protein it has per serving. If you go with like peppered or natural or original, whatever, there's less than a gram of fat, less than a gram of sugar, and I think it was 13 grams of protein and 2.5 servings in a bag. So you're looking somewhere in the range of, what is that, 26, 32 and a half grams of protein there. So, you know, great snack. We had lunch, we had the Fresh Choice Foods raspberry salad. So it was frozen. It was a little, our fridge in the room was a little too cold. So we had to put them out on the balcony for a few minutes, which is a little bit weird, not something I'm used to doing. But anyway, got my pre-workout mixed up now. I'm headed to the gym. I got my headphones, I got my lifting belt, kind of everything I need on a regular basis at home. As long as something that's packable and not too inconvenient, I go ahead and bring it with me. Protein powder and pre-workout, you can put into individual bags, like little snack size bags would work great. But anyway, we just brought the whole container. They're small enough for this trip. We're not flying or anything else. So when you're traveling, obviously we try to always look ahead to if there's any gyms that are going to be there. Some hotels have great gyms. Where we will be for the next 2 days has an amazing gym, and we actually picked that spot because of the quality, I guess, of the gym, and it looks like it has a view of Atlanta and some cool stuff like that. But anyway, in St. Augustine right now, I've actually been here before and worked out here before, so there's a World's Gym that I'll be going to now. But it's always good to look around if there's not a good hotel gym, see what's local, but you always want to call ahead or at least check into their website to see if there's a guest pass. Some place will charge 20, 25 bucks, which is just insane for a day, and then other ones are $5 to $10. Now, it might seem like a lot, but either get a hotel and maybe spend a little bit more that has a gym, or you spend a little less and you go to a gym that you really like. So, you know, it gives you options and flexibility. Today, I will be doing arms and shoulders. I've been doing cardio like 20 minutes each day, just light bike or lunging or jogging or anything like that, pretty much after every workout. But man, we were jumping in and out of waves for at least an hour and a half. I probably did 10 to 20 box jumps, but over waves, which is nice because you don't skin up your shins if you miss. So anyway, I was pretty spent cardio-wise, so I think that's all we're going to get done today. We might throw a little bit of abs in with the workout, but that's about it. So, talk to you in a little bit.
Cardio. I wanted to prove my friends wrong because they always said you got to do cardio.
Yeah. All right, so just walking out of World's Gym here. I think I'm the only person who on vacation pukes in a workout, but that's just the way it goes, and that's how you got to push. Ran into a few people I've actually competed with, which is not unusual, I guess, because the bodybuilding community is pretty spread out, but odd too at the same time. Anyway, had a great bicep tricep workout, got a little bit of shoulders in, did a lot of abs, basically felt like I was going to die at the end, but that's what it's all about. Back to the hotel room, I got a post-workout protein shake, of course, because you got to get those gains in, and then we will be hitting some sort of dinner tonight. We'll see if it's a healthy one, or we'll see if we'll have to modify a little bit. See you guys later. All right, so we are walking to dinner. That is the one thing. We have walked just about everywhere, so we're staying active. What are we eating? Pizza! So excited.
I think they've done a lot of thumbs up in each video, so I gotta stop.
What else can we do? Can we go, I don't know, something like that? So yeah, we're walking to pizza. We're gonna go walk to the fort, so we're gonna stay moving. Protein shake after the workout. And we're gonna run into people now. So, whoa! All right, we're gonna play it safe because we're across the streets.
Yes.
Good morning. We are day 2 morning, I guess. Is this day 2 or this would be day 3 vacation, day 2 St. Augustine?
Day 2, yes.
Holy moly, so we just did the GPS and so we thought we were 3 hours away from Atlanta.
Magellan over here messed up. Let's double that 3-hour time to 6 hours.
Whoa, what? We're going 6 hours on the road. All right, so I don't know if we're going to make it mentally, physically. Well, let's put it this way. I don't know if I'm going to make it. She's going to be okay. Hopefully the wrath isn't felt by all. And yeah, that's it. What shirt are you wearing?
Pizza's life.
What did we eat last night?
Pizza.
Oh my God, it was so good. I finished my night with a 3-scoop protein shake. We didn't have dessert. I really would have loved to. We went to.
It off.
Oh man,
I had a 1 bar after.
How many places did we walk into? At least 3 different like fudge shops and dessert shops.
It smelled so good.
0 desserts. Oh my God, it smelled amazing.
So good.
I was gonna say it smelled better. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
Last night, like he said, we had pizza, yes, but we walked around for at least 2 hours after our meal. We came back to the hotel. We both had water, protein shakes, or protein before we went to bed.
Everything
I
she
feel
means
great.
the martinis
and
we
he
had.
was clean as shit.
Yeah, and
We weren't supposed to mention anything about alcohol.
I've been whispering as you've been talking. So as you're talking, I'm telling them about our martinis from last night. They were good. But anyway, going to see the bro, the sis-in-law, and Kingston, the nephew. So it looks like I might actually be going to a CrossFit gym tomorrow morning, possibly, which we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll check in on the road. Hopefully we're still smiling. We are 5 hours into driving to Atlanta. I love driving. We've made goals. We've wrote business plans. We've wrote kind of...
We've stayed actually really busy the last couple hours.
We filled up a notebook, let's put it that way.
True.
I guess, yeah, how'd you start your morning?
Woke up and had a 2-scoop shake, which was 50 grams of protein. I had that along with, of course, my coffee, because what is life without coffee? And then also water as well.
Yeah, I started the same thing. Actually, I did 3-scoop shake, so 75 grams. Then we were on the road. I had my coffee and a 1 bar. I had the almond one, which is my favorite, or second favorite now that we have the cinnamon one out.
Yeah.
We stopped. Oh no, even before that, I finished off that bag of beef jerky that I talked about yesterday, and then just chewed on a mountain of sunflower seeds for probably an hour. But the whole thing is only 30 grams of fat, which is basically equivalent. Jumbo. That whole monster bag is basically equivalent of 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. And I mean, I was eating for at least an hour, and I don't even think I've had a third of the bag or a quarter of the bag yet. So great snack option. Good flavor, no sugar in it. Same thing. I mean, it's a great option. As you've noticed, the trend is no sugar. Sugar is bad. Sugar is the devil. And then I guess just now on the drive, I had Chris's new green chili burger, the Fresh Choice Food chili burger. Amazing. The zucchini and squash is perfect, bite size or handheld size.
Option.
Yeah, killer. So now on the road.
I had my salad.
Oh no, there we go. So now we're on the road again. We are loving life, rocking to some Bob Dylan right now. Oh, we'll see you in hopefully under an hour, and hopefully checking into a nice place. Hopefully a crazy good view, and then I guess dinner later.
Yes.
So we're back on the road going to the zoo, and we just came across the Olympic rings, which is pretty cool.
We're headed to the zoo, which is really cool because you can bring your own food. So once again, we have Smart Water packed, we have a couple 1 bars packed, and he has some food packed for himself.
I've already had a salad for breakfast this morning. And I destructed a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich that I basically just ate the egg and the bacon from, so that kind of counts for something. And it's green light. Peace out. All right, so it is 6:12 a.m. We've been driving since about 10:30 from Atlanta. We're home. PM to AM. We're home. I have nothing to recap right now. We're going to cover this in the morning, which is now, but later in the morning, like when we're up, if we go to sleep, if we don't, or if we pull an all-nighter. I have no idea, just delirium right now. But we're going to enjoy the dogs, so we're going to videotape that as we walk in, and yeah, we'll catch you later. Hey guys. Blue, Esme, hey guys. Quit licking your junk.
Hi, Bob. Hi, come here. No, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? No, we woke you up.
Hey, Tuggy.
Just open it.
Alright, Tuggy. Oh. Say hi, buddy. Say hi, buddy. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Alright, Tuggy. What do you gotta say, bud? Hello. All right, as you can see, dog's happy to be home. As I lift this one. Ah! This isn't a real dog. It's actually just a stuffed animal. It'll stay just like this the entire time. I know, look. How come she's not moving? She's frozen. All right, so we left off kind of at the zoo, and we left off kind of pulling in the driveway, but there was a gap in between there. So day of the zoo, we had our snacks. We talked about the different things of trail mix, sunflower seeds, protein bars. When we finished the zoo, we stopped at a Wendy's drive-thru. We got 10 nuggets apiece.
No French fries, and it was really hard to say no.
And what didn't Georgia have that I was
They're
missing?
spicy nuggets.
The hell's up with that? No spicy nuggets, Georgia? Come on. So anyway, then we went to my brother's house. We had steak that night. We had, so we actually made broccoli that he roasted with olive oil, garlic, and
I think just salt and pepper.
salt and pepper. It was delicious, so along with the steaks. And then a salad that actually a little different. It had some grapes, blueberries, and then just a variety of different vegetables and stuff like that. So, but it was cool with the fruit in it. Very different. Don't lick yourself on the camera. Play dead. Good boy. So anyway, then on the road trip back, it was basically the same thing like we talked about with our original snacks. So we had our different bars. I ate a ton of sunflower seeds and still have half that bag left. So
That was like his go-go juice on the road, truly, was the sunflower seeds.
yeah, I would definitely recommend that for any type of traveling. So, but then on the way back, man, we hit another kind of like our Starbucks on the way here. Stop! It's like when the dumbbell shakes back and forth in the car, but except Blue's licking himself, and that's just disgusting. Now, you're ruining this. It's his inaugural video, and he's ruining it. Anyway, but so on the way back, we ended up getting stuck in a McDonald's drive-thru for 45 minutes just to get a coffee.
It was so bad. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Like, we just wanted coffee.
Until you got through the line where there's curb on either side of you, then they tell you that it's cash only and you'll only order at the second window. They're only doing one order at a time.
You could only order breakfast, too.
And only like
well.
6 items. So anyway,
Okay.
we got a coffee and a hash brown apiece, and then we went back to our normal snacks on the ride home. But outside of that, that was really kind of the only straying, and that was just kind of out of necessity. I could have had McGriddles or anything else, but the hash brown was a saving grace, and it kept me sane. Outside of that, though, future planning, I guess, what could we do differently?
I would pack a little more water, because I will say by the time we made it like to the zoo, like our water supplies had kind of run out. Like, we should have stopped somewhere.
True story.
Yeah, really the biggest thing is just drinking enough water, because I felt like by the time we got home, especially the next morning when I woke up, I felt so dehydrated. As much as it stinks like having to stop when you're on the road and rest stops, still I think it really is important to stay hydrated, and that is the one thing I think we failed.
Yeah, it was, and I think just between like going to the zoo and then kind of pulling an all-nighter till 6 a.m. the next day, it was just like an onslaught of caffeine from,
So much.
yeah, I think it was just coffee and like diet sodas and stuff like that the remainder of the time. So there was not too much water. That would definitely be one. Maybe an extra shaker cup, because the one got a little stagnant without having dish soap, or maybe just packing a small dish soap.
Really, and I guess the biggest key too, I would say, like a success of the trip, and I think people can use this, I think, universally, was not waiting until we were like starving to eat, because I think that's how we were able to like eat our food that we packed from Chris. And made just better decisions. I think just like, never go grocery shopping when you're hungry. I think like if you wait until you're hungry, you're going to make bad decisions, especially being on the road with having stops, and you can stop and make anything so much easier. That would be just my thing too, is just really like making sure you're eating and not waiting until that like starvation point.
Yeah, we had shakes before we went out each day. We were so active, actually. I mean, we walked every day, had some sort of walking.
That was so cool.
We lost my sister-in-law and nephew in downtown Atlanta.
I should laugh, but
me and my brother.
It was a little scary. It was for like
really
15
scary.
minutes, like they were MIA.
It's like 30 minutes, but me and my brother just running up and down streets and hills, and but they didn't know they were lost. So that was the ironic part of the whole thing. They thought we were lost. So. But yeah, my God, we just walked and walked and walked. But we got back. So Sunday morning, whatever you want to call it, when we got back, she was down 4 pounds. I was down a pound. But that's a success. I mean, for a trip, for trying to stay on track.
Especially not gaining any weight. I guess that was the main goal too. It really wasn't to lose weight. It was to not gain any extra weight. And, again, I think maybe I've said this in earlier videos. I mean, with each hotel, we took the stairs. We didn't take the elevator. And I think like little things like that add up over time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we took the stairs to the elevator at the first hotel kind of every single time. But yeah, just staying active, staying moving. I mean, really more than anything, it's you want to enjoy yourself. I think we had a great time. We had every type of possible temptation in our way, but we still did, everything right on. I still didn't have any fudge in St. Augustine. I had one cookie, and I can't think of anything else. Do we have anything?
You were really good.
I know. Well, you too, yeah. And you finished your cookie yesterday, so 2 days later, right?
I did.
So she had half a cookie, and I had a cookie in a 5-day period. So
hard. By the time I ate it,
yeah,
not so good.
That's what she said. So anyway, but that's where we're gonna.
That one now, right?
That's where we're gonna leave it, and so hopefully you guys can learn from some of this stuff. Planning and preparing, we were prepared for anything. We kind of encountered anything. The only other thing I thought of as you were talking, the protein bars melted. So packing those in a bag and putting those in the cooler as well. We just brought the whole box, and they did good for the first 2 days, but after that, they really started to get like liquefied. So
and then I think we kind of forgot that they were like, we grabbed the bars that we needed, we left the extra in the car, and it
just got worse. A bad thing got worse. So but anyways, so protein bars, maybe packing those up in a Ziploc bag and putting those in the cooler. But man, like really a little bit more ice, and that's about it. But hopefully you guys can learn from some of those tips. If you guys have any questions, please send them over. Our email address will be someplace on the bottom of this. Shoot questions over. We'll start adding like questions below and some answers and stuff like that if there's anything else anybody wants to hear about. But other than that, hopefully you guys learn from this.
Ooh, I just have one more thing, sorry. And if anybody has actually any other suggestions maybe that we missed out on, maybe you guys have some, staples that you already do when you road trip. But yeah, if there's any suggestions too, please comment, hey, the more the merrier.